So in this video, I'll be going through the first half of Guild Boss for this week, so let's just get into it. Team compositions, speed rotations, and alternatives to each character, except for Cord, should pop up on the screen right now, and feel free to pause if you need to go through them to compare it to your in-game builds and stuff like that. And moving on to Wonder Personas, we're using Fishinu, Bishamonten, and Yanosik. Make sure to have Rakunda on Bishamonten and Rebellion on Yanosik. That's mainly it, so yeah, let's just get into it. So for the first round here, I guess my win here is A0, so if you have an A1 win, just use skill 1 instead of skill 2 when I'm using skill 2 in the video. Use skill 1 instead of skill 2 if you have an A1 win. So yeah, I don't think that's worth an entire description change. So yeah, so keep that in mind if you're using an A1 win. So first off, we're gonna block with the entire team except for Queen. Then Queen skill 1 on the boss. Okay, highlight and Futaba is already, but we're gonna save it for later. Now we're gonna still block with the whole team. If the cord is A0, then here I would recommend using a skill 2 on Queen, so make sure Queen can actually kill all the side mobs here. So if your cord is A1 already, so there's no need to do that. But if your cord is A0, I would really recommend you using skill 2 on Wind in order to actually make sure Queen actually killed all the side ones. So I'm gonna do that. Then Queen activate Crash Out and use skill 1 on the Ice one, because you really want to make sure the Ice one actually dies, so it doesn't give Queen's breeze to increase her attack. So yeah, and now we're gonna block again with Wind, but now we're actually gonna use Rakunda from Bishamonten on the boss, and also for the skill 1 on the boss. And now we're gonna block with Queen. Now we're gonna use Wind skill 3 on Queen. And then Cord highlight on Queen. Then Wonder switch to Fishinu and use skill 1 on the boss. Cord skill 2 on Queen. Then Queen skill 1 to kill the boss. If your Queen cannot kill here, instead of blocking last round, also use skill 1 last round instead of blocking with Queen. So to make sure Queen can actually kill at this round. So now we're gonna use Futaba skill 1 on the boss. Then Rico, if your Rico is A1, then use skill 1 on the boss. But here I'm gonna follow an A0 rotation, so I'm gonna use skill 2. If your Rico is A0, then use a skill 2 like me. But if your Rico is A1, then use a skill 1 on the boss. So yeah. Okay, highlights ready again. We're gonna use Wind highlight on Queen. Wonder switch to Yanosik and use Rebellion on Queen. Cord is skill 1 on the boss. Then Queen activate Crash Out. Use skill 3 on the boss. Futaba's ready again. We're gonna use Futaba skill 3 on Queen. And then Wind skill 3 on Queen. Wonder switch back to Bishamonten. Uses Bishamonten skill 1 on the boss. Then Cord skill 3 on Queen. Queen highlight.
これで決めるフルスロットル
Then lastly, Queen skill 3 on the boss.
ペルソナ
So yeah, that's it for the first half of Guild Boss for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.